Hey guys, this is Sophia. As you all know, if you're new, you're welcome. Please, I invite you to all follow my Facebook account at Story Nation. It's a page that has been created to tell stories. I promise to bring a lot and lots of interesting stories. Please follow. You will be thrilled. You will be glad you did. So today is a day in my life that whenever it comes, what I do is I sit down, reflect, look at the things I've done so far, look at what is left to be done, and then strategize and see how I can achieve what is yet to be done. Now, I want to share some stories with you today from it's more or less a recap of all the things that happened from my last birthday to this one. If you are interested, please stay tuned. You would like the story. So, let me start from my 30th birthday. I'm going to start from my 30th birthday. So, in 2022, I turned 30. It was the most devastating birthday in my life. Why? Because the plans I had for myself was, okay, this is it. I had a huge goal that by 30, I was going to be somewhere. I was going to be somebody. Now, it didn't happen the way I wanted it. As of my birthday, the 17th of February 2022, I was alone. I had no money, nothing to take care of. I had no money. I had just escaped being sent out of my house because of rent. Someone helped me. It was rough, really, really rough. In fact, I have never felt like giving up like that year. That was the worst year of my life, I'm telling you. As some of you may know, I have kids that need to be taken care of. Now, as a single mother, how do you make ends meet? There is this thing about the society. People can help you. There are people that can help you, but they won't help you. They want you to do one thing or the other for them. And for me, I felt like, in this life, whatever you do, think of tomorrow. You need to think of your dignity tomorrow. What is it going to be? How would you face it tomorrow? Not just today, not the benefit today, but if you live some type of life, how do you wash it? How do you make it right later on? So I didn't want to be involved in some kind of things. I wanted to stay true. I wanted to stay straight and focus, see how I can make it. Now, one of the biggest things I wanted to do was to travel abroad. I was saying that, okay, by 30 years, I'm going to have a house abroad. Not really travel abroad. I was going to have a house abroad. I was going to have a business. I was going to be married to some maybe white man. Only for it to come and hit me at a time where even food was difficult. I started my fashion business. Everyone thought I was alright. People don't even think of helping. They just feel you're alright. If you're not the type that always beg, oh, please help me with this, help me with that. People just look at you as someone that's doing okay. And truly, I rub my foundation, I put on my powder, carry a happy face, and go on. But I was struggling. Nobody knew it. I was really, really struggling. Everyone was, congratulations, you see, you're doing something now. That's really nice. You're making it. Only me know what I was passing through. Even to do photo shoots. Some of you will remember the pictures I posted. I couldn't even snap because I couldn't afford it. Now somebody volunteered to give me money to go and snap. I went and snapped, but the pictures were horrible because I wasn't happy. It was a very sad moment for me. That year, I spent a lot of money processing visas here and there. I lost the money. I lost it. But I never gave up though. One thing I love about myself is I never give up. I never give up. I remember towards the middle of the year, I met someone. I was like, the guy was so, you know, talking, he wants to marry, he wants to marry. I was like, okay, I do relationships, but I do non-intimate relationships. I don't know if you're fine with that. He said, oh, that's fine, that's okay. We started off. The guy was coming in like, oh, give me your sister's number, oh, telling everybody, like dealing with my family as if truly we're getting married. I was so into that guy. The guy was dead. I was like, yeah, it is happening. little did I know that the guy, I don't know, I still feel like the guy is married. I haven't caught him. I don't know if that's true, but that's how I felt. That's the vibe I got later on. So I refused to give him what he was looking for, and then later on I think he got frustrated and was like, you know what, I don't think I can get married to you because you're below my standard. I would have preferred someone that was living abroad or has lived abroad. I need someone that's more exposed because of the kind of places I go to. I say, hey, look at me, oh. So like this, it's not money in my mind. It's not money that's changing people, guy. If I look like, if I'm wearing cheap clothes, it's because I don't have money to buy expensive clothes. That's what I say. You can do it. But I guess maybe the guy was married and he was looking for something else. Or maybe he really felt like that. I can't judge. I can't say because I can't see his mind, yeah? So I was like, what is this? Like, that even broke me harder. Saying, oh, he needs someone that's, established. Different kind of English. I was like, so how do I become this person? I really need to. Everybody wants to, I need to escape this thing. Then the last one that broke me in more pieces, into smaller pieces, was when I applied for my Australian visa. I spent so much money. I worked very hard and pulled up a bank statement that showed that I was maybe making as much as 13 million or something. I was gathering money from all over the place. Yeah. Last, my people send me message say, sorry, from what I can say from the conclusion, like the summary of the whole long letter they sent me for rejection is, Mama, look like person will go come back. Because at that time, I no blame them. If person look me, person go just see, this one no well. Something they do and go pass, she no get money. So they were like, they're sorry, everything they've seen, they don't think I'm coming back if I go to Australia. Like, I was so desperate to just go on a visit, like just go away, because something wasn't right. I always felt like I wasn't at home. Some of the people that know me know that I had always wanted to go abroad. And if I didn't go abroad, I didn't know what would have happened in my life. Like, honestly, I felt like I was just not all right. I didn't understand my country. Everything was just wrong. So that last rejection, oh my God, it happened when I had no money. I used all my money hoping that, oh God, I was going, but I didn't go. Then I started thinking, I started crying every day, my friends were just telling me, sorry, hard luck, sorry. Some will laugh. It's you want to go abroad, you're spending all your money because you want to go abroad. Even my mom said, please just give up, this thing is not going to work, just give up. And I was like, no, I'm not giving up for any reason. I am not giving up, because something in me tells me that I'm going. I might not have money, I might not have all the connection, but I know that I'm going one way or the other. In fact, the first passport I bought even expired. 5 years passport. Like, I did it 2018. That's since when I did my passport travel. Why did that happen? And then I started praying, fasting. My neighbors can testify. Like, I used to join NSPPD. I'll be like, hey man, if they say kneel down, I'll kneel down, stand up, kneel down, jump up. I was all over the place. Oh, God bless Pastor Jerry Easy. So when I started seeing people's testimonies, I was like, this can be me. If this thing is really true, make I just be serious, so this thing can happen. Lo and behold, shortly, like not so long after I started praying and all those things, work that I've been looking for every day, in a single night, I can apply as many as 20 jobs on Indeed. Yeah, I used to apply jobs. I don't sleep. I'm always applying jobs from all over the place, or Austria, or everywhere, just looking for a way. Then one night I was like, God, if this is going to happen, it has to happen now, because I've sold almost everything I have trying to go abroad. Like, I've not even built my life here in Nigeria. If I don't go abroad, I don't know how my life is going to be. I cried that night. Then it's funny, I haven't even given my testimony in NSPD, but yeah, I had a dream that night that Pastor Jerry was sharing something. He was sharing something. It was like this bag of treasure, like a treasure bag. I don't know what they call it. It has a name, like a treasure sack that has a band at the end. And then there was a big container, and people were surrounding the place. He was there. He was dipping his hand, bringing some things and giving people. And I just came new. I was like, how do I get to that place? Like, people are pushing people. The queue was long. And I said, okay. I just put head. Before I knew it, I was in the front. But see where they find something since. As I just go there, I just dip my hand inside. Pastor Jerry do me like this, for hand. Like, who is this one? That's so rude. So I said, sorry sir. I went like 2 steps behind, because in fact, if you see the way I even entered the place, because I passed through people's armpits and OCs to get there. So he now carried the bag and gave me, go, this one is disturbing me, just take your own and go. And that's how I woke up. And when I woke up, I said, God, if this is you speaking, I appreciate this and I claim it for my life in the mighty name of Jesus. That thing I've been looking for, I'll come and get it. I will get it. I prayed very hard that the next morning somebody called me and said, Sophia, how far with your travel? This thing. I said, I'm still on it. I don't have money. I don't know what to do. It's like, money is the only problem. The person said, okay, no, that money should not be your problem. It's not your problem in Jesus' name. Don't worry. If you get a job anywhere in the world, I will give you all you need. I stood up. I was so happy. You mean it? I can't begin. They make calls. They see whether anybody go give me referral now. So in 3 days, I got a job. By 5 days, everything was settled. I'm telling you, someone that I least expected referred me for a very good job. And I was like, God, is this how you do your things? And I started crying. Throughout that period, I was crying. I would just be crying on my own. Oh God, I thank you. God, I'm so grateful. Oh Papa, you do this one. I'm so grateful. And that is how everything ended. By December, by June, I had my job. interview, everything was done. I passed. I got the job in June, and it was passport that was my issue. I think I had to renew my passport because it was expiring in June, like exactly 5 years since I started planning to travel. 5 years of struggle. The day that I went to do my capturing, no, the day I went to do my tests, that was the day that my passport expired. So I had to come back. I took some time to renew my passport, do one or two things, and then I left Nigeria in September, 20th of September. Shout out to my good friends Jennifer, Outa, like you guys tried for me. Honestly, you guys tried for me. I will never forget everything you did for me. I hold you in high esteem. I do hold you in high esteem. And to all those that have ever helped me in one way or the other in my life, when I look at like the space of time it took for everything to be okay, it's just like when God says yes, everything just aligns. I'm telling you guys this story because I want to encourage you. That no matter what is going on in your life here, no matter what is going on in your life, there is an end. Because Elroy sees you. That is what I'll say. God sees you and God loves you, and God will change it for you at the appropriate time. And when it's time, it happens at the snap of a finger, and everything will be so easy. Imagine me. I didn't use none of my money. Do you understand? I didn't use none of my money. Like, I had, even if I was to use my money, I have no money, of course, but I didn't use none of my money. If I sold my things, it was just for my own enjoyment, because I'm living. What am I going to use this for or that for? But not because I needed the money to travel. No, I didn't. All the money I've been spending was just a total waste of time, because it wasn't maybe God's time. But when it was time, it happened. So I hope my story would encourage someone. As today is my birthday, I'm really grateful to God that 2 years after my set time, God's time came. And if only we knew how close God's time is from our own time, maybe life would be easier. I wouldn't have took the pain. Like, it wouldn't have been very painful. I passed through a lot. Like, mentally I was down that year. But look at us, 2 years later. It's exactly 2 years today, and I'm fine. Today I can afford to take a photo shoot anywhere I want to. I can take myself any country I want to, if I want to travel for my birthday, But God is great, and only when God says yes, it is yes. If it is no, you can make your plans for as many years as you want to. It's not God's plan for you. So I hope this story encourages someone to carry on, to not give up. If I had given up, my mom, there was a day she was, if na me born you, leave this traveling thing. I'm going to enter here, go there, travel here. Every day I'm traveling, Abuja, Lagos, burning flight money, burning transport. In fact, I was in Abuja when they lifted the subsidy. That period was hard. I went to apply for a visa to another country, but because God said it is not time, it didn't happen. And I want to say thank you for watching, and stay tuned for other very interesting stories that might encourage you, teach you something, or just entertain you. Thank you, and I love you so much for watching.